So you thought you were done copying sneakers in February? Listen, man, Nike, Jordan Brand, and Union, they're not done with us, all right? Let's talk about it. Hey, yo, what's good with you, YouTube? It's your boy, Rudy. We're back again with another video, and today we are talking about some upcoming sneaker news, guys. You know, we've just gone through the middle of February. We had the Bread 85s, the Kobe's, Black Metallic 5s are coming out tomorrow. Can't forget the Black Toe Reimagines as well, but it looks like this month is not over. As far as I was concerned, the Lucky Shorts were coming out, but now the Unions have also been pushed up. Did anybody expect that? I know I didn't. I definitely did not expect the Unions to be pushed up to February. The expected release date was April. From my understanding, Union usually does like their own drop before and then it releases elsewhere, you know, over the coming months. So maybe that is the play here. But as far as we're concerned right now, if you check out Complex Sneakers and Union's page, they have announced that the Union Jordan 1, we're calling it the Shidos, but I think the official name for them is the I'm Back. It's quotations I'm Back, is dropping next week, Thursday, the 27th of February. So it was supposed to be the 28th, but now it's the 27th of February. And if we had to translate times, I think that's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning here in Australia. So it's an online drop. It's going to be on Union's website. We have a different password page up. So I guess that's what they're going to be doing to try and, you know, weed out the bots. And hopefully that works. I don't know if it's going to be an international release. I don't know if there's other regions that are going to be getting their releases. No other information has been announced other than next week online, maybe 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning here in Australia. Hopefully it's going to be like the Armor Mania drop that they had for the Jordan 4s and the While You Were Sleeping collaboration, where you could just hop on the website, check out, and get them shipped straight to your door. They had a password protection page as well. They, you know, and their anti-bot system that they had in place worked really well. I was able to get a pair. Everybody who wanted it could have actually gotten a pair from that website. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Union does something very similar for this release. Let's talk about the hype surrounding this release, okay? So I feel like the hype is actually really there. It's, you know, quite literally back. Union has dropped a lot of collabs with Jordan Brand since the Jordan 1s back in, I think it was 2018 when the Storm Blues and the Black Toes came out. And they've, for the most part, all been a miss. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I think I came into sneaker collecting around the time the Jordan 2 Union collab came out, and from what I could tell, they were a flop. And they also did the Beffy's Beauty Supply Jordan 1, and with the weave, you guys saw the weave. No one was feeling that either. I liked the story, but what I didn't like about the Beffy's Beauty Supply Jordan 1 Union collab was that woven knitting was actually on some of Nike's other sneakers as well. So it wasn't something that was like exclusive or unique. I want to say unique. I don't, you know, I feel like when it comes to this type of shoe, the Beffy's Beauty Supply, if you're going to have something like that woven part of the shoe, that interwoven thing, we'll just call it the weave. I think it's a weave, right? So we'll just call it a weave as part of the shoe, and it's supposed to represent something to do with the story, then it's got to be exclusive to that shoe. It's not fun or it's not exciting if it's going to be on other shoes as well. It really takes away from the story. So that was my issue with that collab. I like the colors though. I thought the colors, all of that went super hard, but unfortunately for me, I think that's just a miss as well. So this release coming out, there's a lot of hype around it, guys. I think at the end of the day, when it comes to these types of things, you've just got to give people what they want. And like, what better way than to do that with this collab right here, the I'm Backs, right? So a lot of people really excited for this pair. Apparently high stock. I don't know who's saying that, where that's coming from. It's just being reported by a lot of pages that there is high stock for this shoe. So don't panic, guys. As far as we're concerned right now, hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be easy to get. In saying that, the Bread 85 was also announced and people expected it to be easy to get as well. So you can never predict when it comes to these things, unfortunately. So I guess, guys, do the footwork. Whatever avenue you can take, you got to do it, all right? So in Australia, I expect them to be releasing on sneakers and, you know, Supply Store, and hopefully other sneaker boutiques as well, like Laced and Subtype and all those fun stores around Australia. As for when that could happen, I don't even know. As far as we're concerned right now, there's only one drop. It's happening online only, and that's on Union's website next week. Also, in the rumor mill, I don't know how true this is, but apparently we are also getting the UNC/Royal colorway as well, and that's also going to be dropping on their website. Shout out to JumpmanKris for this info. If you guys haven't seen his video, definitely check it out. I'll link that down below. And he's reporting that it's potentially could be happening. It's just a rumor, by the way, guys, so don't get too excited. But they could be dropping the UNC Royal collab as well. And when that pair was first leaked, I think it was leaked maybe a couple of weeks ago at the All-Star Weekend, people were so hyped for it. It is such a nice colorway. So it's questionable as to why it was being deemed as a friends and family pair only. Upsetting to some people, but it looks like it could potentially be happening. My guy JumpmanKris is always on point with this information, so you know, hopefully he's got this one on point, because if you're able to get that colorway, that would be so cool. But how are you guys feeling about this whole drop? Are you rocking with the Shidos? I put a post up on my story with all the Union's confirmed releases previously, so Black Toes, Storm Blues, Beffy's Beauty Supply, and the Shidos. And the Storm Blues obviously got the most amount of love, followed by the Black Toes, and then no votes for the Shidos or the Beffy's Beauty Supply pair. So interesting, guys. Is there hype? Are you guys hyped for this colorway? Personally, this is my first Union drop ever, so it's a must cop for me. I definitely need to have this shoe. I cannot wait. I'm super excited, okay? So hopefully we'll be able to get this pair. And I think it's really interesting because a couple of years ago, there was a leak with 4 different pairs of Union colorways, and it was deemed to be fake. But if we look at that picture now, I'm gonna have it up on screen for you guys. Turns out there was some level of truth to it, because if you look at one of the first Inhand sample pairs of the Shidos, it actually looked like this pair right here, the red one and the white top. So I think it's really interesting that we actually got this leak a while ago and people were excited for it then anyway. So what else on this picture could be real? You know, it's a good question. I would love for all of these colorways to come out in some sort of variation, because I feel like what Union has done here is amazing, man. It's very on par with the Off-White collab, how Virgil took apart that shoe. I don't know if that's blasphemy for me to say, but I really like this Union stitching together 2 pairs and the story behind that. I think it's great. And if they pick the right colors, it really creates a beautiful shoe. So lots to say about this release, guys. I thought I would update you guys on the release day, what's been going on with that. If there's any more information regarding like a local release here in Australia, definitely we'll let you guys know. I'm sure that will come over time, because from my understanding, what Union does is they drop their release first, and then a couple months later or over time, the local areas get their stock. So I would love to cop this pair from Union's website. Apparently, again, supposed to be high stock, praying that there is high stock, because paying resale for this pair would suck. I mean, I'm sure, you know, it's not going to be as high as the other pairs, because the Storm Blues I think are touching around $3,000, $2,000 to $3,000. People don't really know what they want for that pair at the moment, but you know, at one point I was told it actually reached $4,000 for the Storm Blue Union, and that is insane. I really feel like that's insane, but that's a conversation for another time. Anyway, guys, best of luck for trying to cop this Union pair. You're gonna see me trying my best to get it. I definitely will get it though, and I'll show that one off for you guys. So getting into some other sneaker related news, we have some in-hand pictures of the Brickbybrick Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 collaboration, and man, this shoe is looking sick. Personally, this orange colorway is very loud. It's kind of out there, guys. It can be hard to pull off with some outfits. I was a bit questionable, but when I looked at the materials on the shoe, I was like, wow, this shoe looks incredible. They've done a great job. The materials look on point, A1. So, you know, it's really got me conflicted. I want to grab the pair. I don't want to grab the pair because it wasn't on my list for the year, because there's also other Jordan 4s that are coming out. We've got the Midnight Navy SBs too, which we'll talk about in a second, and then the white cement 4s as well. So it looks like we're moving on from the Jordan 1s after February and we're heading into the Jordan 4 territory. But coming back to the Brickbybrick Nigel Sylvester collaboration, I think they've done a great job on the shoe and a lot of people are going to want to grab it. Apparently there's another blue colorway coming out and it's already been leaked, the fire red colorway too. So, you know, there's a lot of great collaborations for the shoe coming out, man. So we're going to have to keep it locked to see what Nigel Sylvester does. On top of that, we also got in-hand pictures of the Midnight Navy SB4s, and I don't know guys, how do you feel about it? Personally, I still think the green colorway is the best, and the reason why I say that is because the actual leather on the shoe is so soft and buttery. It's nice. Like if you haven't got a pair in hand, it is such a fire colorway. And that cream, it's an off-white leather. It's not pure white. It is an off-white sort of leather, sort of cream, and it goes really nice with the green. Actually, let me pull my pair out. Bam! So we got my pair right here, guys. I actually hit this for retail, so I'm super happy. Shout out Fast Times. Hopefully we can get the Midnight Navies for retail too. But this is the green colorway, man. I can't tell if you guys can see, but you know, I can't tell if you guys can see the leather. It's like cream. Yeah, it's a bit of an off-white texture. So I think that one is really cool, you know. So you can see some creases in there, guys, where your sneakers. But yeah, that pine green SB4, in my opinion, is hard to beat. The green color with the gum sole and the off-white leather texture, all of it, perfect. So having a look at the Midnight Navy SB4s, how do you guys feel? I think the white is a bit different to the pine green colorway from what I've been told as well. And overall though, it still looks kind of cool. Personally, I think I prefer the red pair, but apparently that's a friends and family pair. Regardless, these look cool as well, man. It's going to give those people who missed out on the pine green SB4s an opportunity to grab one of the shoes. Overall, I think that Jordan 4, the SB4 Jordan 4, is super comfortable. It's a nice shoe overall, and I think definitely one people should be wanting to add to their collection. I'm so grateful to have a pair, and I'm hoping to be able to grab the Midnight Navy SB4s as well. So, you know, Fast Times, please bless your boy. And yeah, either way, guys, we'll try and get that in hand to do a review. But looking forward to that pair as well. And then to add to that, we're also getting in-hand images of the white cement 4s. I think they're dropping in May. So again, man, another OG colorway. Hopefully they're gonna do this the right way. We're gonna be able to just get them in store. From what we can see from these in-hand pictures, it has a really cool detail where the paint is splattered across the Nike Air, and that apparently was also on the OG pair from, I think it was the 80s or the 90s, whenever the Jordan 4 was released first. So that's a cool detail that a lot of people are loving. Before my time, I didn't know that that was a thing. So it's really cool that they paid homage to the original sneakers, sort of giving it that Bread 85 touch. It's supposed to be a lot of pairs, so again, I would love to line up and just grab a pair just like the Black Toe Reimagines. But yeah, man, how are you guys feeling about this? Do you like the white cement 4s? I know I'm liking them. I think they're fire, and it's definitely a must cop for me, man. So yeah, guys, that pretty much rounds up all the sneaker news that's been dropping. I mean, there's so much heat that feels like it's coming out in such a short space of time. What has Nike got in store for us for the second half of the year? I know Shattered Backboards are July. I think Black Cat 4s are coming out at the end of the year in November. But like, what's gonna fill that space in the middle? You've got the fragments, the Travis Scott fragments, and then on top of that, I know the Union fragments are supposed to be coming out as well, potentially been moved back. No confirmation on the Off-White Jordan 1 High, just rumors at this point, so it's not really been confirmed yet. So what a crazy year. I don't even know, like, you know, what to say, but super exciting that we're getting in-hand pictures of these sneakers, and good luck to everybody, man. So are you guys excited for any of these releases, man? Let me know in the comment section below. Which one are you most excited for? For me right now, it's definitely the Unions. I'm super excited. I need that pair. I've never had a pair of Unions before, so, you know, we're gonna be praying out here. We're gonna be trying our best. But is there a pair that you guys are super keen on? And I'm hoping that, again, they do this release the right way. Are you guys rocking with that online release? Do you feel like, you know, bots are going to eat up all the stock? Let me know in the comment section below how you're feeling. I just want to say as well, Thank you so much to everybody who's been rocking with the videos and sending feedback or just interacting with the content in the comment section below. Your likes and support, guys. I love the community that we're building here. Thank you so much. And on that note, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If there's anything you feel like I could do better, just let me know, man. Slide into the DMs. I'm also on Instagram, where I try and share as much news and information as possible to help you guys out with anything you need to cop. Okay, so follow me on Instagram at sneakersdownunder_YT. And you know, man, keep it locked to the channel. Have a blessed weekend, guys. Don't forget, sneakers are a privilege. Wear your kicks and have some fun, all right? Take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.